Hello everyone, I'm Oscar and this is Tech Tribe Review. Nasa road to 100 subscribers tayo kaya please tulungan nyo kumabot yan. Huwag kalimutang mag-like, share at subscribe para updated kayo sa mga susunod nating videos. Ngayon, pag-usapan natin ang optimized battery charging at charge limit. Especially sa mga iPhone with the new iPhone 15 and 16 models. So let's dive right in. Optimized battery charging has been around since iOS 13. Pero with iPhone 15 models and now iPhone 16, may bagong features at options na. To enable optimized battery charging, punta lang kayo sa settings, battery, and charging. Dito, makikita nyo ang lahat ng battery stats nyo at under charging, you'll see the optimized battery charging option. Now, here's how it works. Optimized battery charging helps prolong your battery health by limiting the time your phone stays at 100%. So, it delays charging past 80% in certain situations. Especially kung alam ng phone natin na it will be plugged in for a long time. Ginagamit nito ang machine learning para matutunan ang daily charging habits mo. So, it will activate only when it predicts na matagal ka mag-charge. So, tuwing kailan ka ba matagal mag-charge? Tuwing umaga ba, tanghali, or gabi? Set ka ng overnight charging. Remember, it will delay the charging past 80% in some certain situations. Especially kung alam ng phone mo na mag-charge siya ng sobrang tagal. For example nito is yung overnight charging. Especially kung yun ang iyong charging habits. Now, let's talk about the new charge limit feature, which is available sa iOS 18. Under charging, may options na kayong pumili ng charge limit from 80% to 100% in 5% increments. Kung gusto mong mag-set ng limits sa 80%, you can do that. And it will automatically disable the optimized battery charging. Pag 80%, Apple says na it will charge with a few percentage points of your chosen limit. So for example, pwede siyang huminto ng 78% or lumagpas ng 82%. But don't worry, it will resume charging if the battery drops more than 5%. If you set the charge limit to 100%, that's when optimized battery charging will activate. It takes 14 days para matutunan ng phone mo ang charging habits mo. So be patient. Once you've charged your phone for at least 9 times with 5 hours or more in a given location, that's when the optimization feature will kick in. Kung ayaw mo nang maghintay, pwede mong i-manage manually ang charge limit, like setting it to 80%. However, kahit naka 80% ka, minsan mag-charge pa rin ang phone mo up to 100% just to make sure na accurate ang battery health estimates. Normal lang to, so don't be alarmed. Again, ang sabi dyan, kinakalibrate ang iPhone mo yung kanyang battery health. Pero here's the thing. Minsan, hindi mag-activate ang optimized battery charging. Lalo na kung may mga settings ka na hindi naka-enable. May mga nagsasabi sa mga videos na i-disable mo ang ibang features to save battery life. Pero ang iba sa kanila ay pwedeng mag-disable ng optimized battery charging. So, punta ka settings, privacy, location services, system services, punta ka sa system customization and significant locations. So, dapat naka-on ang mga ito. Ano ba ibig sabihin yan? Bakit kailangan naka-on yan para gumana ang optimized battery charging? Ibig sabihin lang nito, pag ikaw ay nasa inyong ganitong location at ang habit mo is ganito, nag-charge ka doon ng matagal, malalaman ni iPhone na ganun ang ginagawa mo. Once these are enabled, optimized battery charging should work properly. Para naman sa battery health ko, as of now, nasa 16 cycle counts ako at 100% maximum capacity. Normally, after 500 to 100 charge cycle, 1,000 charge cycles, bababa na ang capacity ng battery mo to about 80%. So, okay pa ang battery ko ngayon. If you're using third-party chargers, don't worry. As long as it's working and compatible with your phone. Pero minsan, may mga warning na lalabas na this charger is not supported. So, make sure na compatible siya. MagSafe certified chargers are great, but you can also use other third-party chargers like Anker, ESR, Ugreen, or anything that has these MagSafe certifications. Gagana dapat lahat yan without any issues. So, I'm using this Anker, nabura lang yung kanyang pangalan, no? Anker charger with power delivery output, no? Meron siyang 60 watts na output. Kung may overheat na nangyayari during charging, it's normal. No? The iPhone will automatically pause charging to let the temperature cool down. Ganun lang na yun. The temperature sensors inside the phone help prevent the battery from overheating. This is a normal process, so no need to panic. The iPhone automatically regulates the temperature and will resume charging once it's cooled down enough to prevent damage. Usually, pagka nakita nyo itong last 24 hours sa under battery, may mga pause dyan. Ibig sabihin lang no, hindi nagtutuloy charging niya, especially if the iPhone is hot. No? Kung mainit siya during charging, magpo-pause yan, hindi siya mag-charge. May mga icons dyan na lumalabas. No? As for the chargers, as long as your charger is working compatible, you shouldn't have any issues. The iPhone will only charge at around 28 to 30 watts. Even the charger can provide more. So for example, you are using a 60 watt charger like this one. Ang magiging input wattage pa rin ng ating iPhone is around 28 to 30 watts. No? So don't worry. iPhones automatically regulate the power to the battery. So you don't have to worry about charging or damaging it. There you have it. Hopefully, na-clarify ko kung paano gumagana ang optimized battery charging at charge limit. If you have more questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Again, nasa road to 100 subscribers tayo, kaya please, tulungan nyo ako maabot yan. Huwag kalimutan mag-like, share, and subscribe para updated kayo sa mga susunod nating videos. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.